Both these women have held that championship on 2 different occasions. Sasha took the title from Charlotte on Raw a number of weeks ago in Los Angeles, and now it'll start the
There, we are back. Sorry, a little longer than I thought, but my computer randomly decided to install Windows updates during the break there. And I had to wait for it to finish, so my apologies. Still time for the main event from Hell in a Cell. The first ever women's title match in a cell. The first ever women's match in general in Hell in a Cell. As champion Sasha Banks defends the Raw Women's Championship against Charlotte, the legendary daughter of the legendary Ric Flair. Oh, this match is going underway quick here. Gonna unplug the power cord now. I don't need to keep it plugged in anymore because I have the power! Hello, my niece. Oh, this match is heating up quick. They haven't even closed the cell yet. Hey, welcome back, Killian. So wow, and I'm going to close the cell on them yet. They're already going at it. It's going to be one heck of a match, man. First time 2 women compete in a Hell in a Cell. Your old friend Amy. Yeah, they're fighting outside the cell. They haven't got inside of it yet. Oh, Sasha's going to prep the table before they go in the cell. What a great idea. Get them fighting outside the cell before they even lock them in. Uh-oh. And Charlotte's going to put it to the table. No. They're not even going to go into the cell and she's going to jump off? No, they may just be teasing it. There's no way Charlotte's going to jump off the top, is she? They're both going up. Holy shit. They haven't even... Oh, that's a good way. No, you just go up halfway. No need anyone's career here. Are they going to go up higher? What's going to happen here, man? This is crazy. Oh, there you go. Put her to the table from there. That's good. A little bit of a tease, but nothing dangerous. There you go! Sasha Banks through the table! Yeah! Holy shit! Holy shit! Atta girl, Charlotte. Daughter of a Flair. Yeah. Yeah, I was getting scared there. I don't know if I want to see one of them jump off the cell, man, there. I don't know. Not that it wouldn't be awesome, but... Crazy enough for Shane McMahon to do that when he had a family. Thanks, Amy. It's good to see you, Ames. And hello, Mrs. Oxeter. Hope your daughter's having a great birthday. Kevin Hicks is back. All right. Lots of good friends popping on to say hello. Hello, everyone. Danimal Daniel Jobber here, and we are live. The first ever women's Hell in a Cell match going on behind my back. Awesome already. They didn't even go into the cell. And Charlotte already put Sasha Banks through the announce table. These women are going to give it all, man. This is going to be hell on earth. First time 2 women have ever battled in Hell in a Cell. With the Raw Women's Championship on the line, it's going to be awesome! Oh boy. Gosh, it's selling really hard here. Are they going to let her go in the cell? They got to be selling this, man. This match has to happen. Oh, it's always been inside of me, Mrs. Oxetter. It's always been inside of me. Something about being on camera just brings it out. Brings out the jobber in me.
Sasha Banks' lower back continues to give out. She can barely support her own body weight. No way she's going to be able to compete in the match.
Having energy is all about being Danimal. Daniel Jobber. Oh, this is bad. They can't cancel this match. They just can't. This has got to happen, man. Come on, Sasha. That table didn't hurt that bad. No, they can't ruin this show. It's got to be selling. Who's got the cell open now? Maybe she'll drag her in and they can pretend to force her to fight. Come on, Sasha. Sasha, 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 Sasha. Come on, everybody, give her some support. Oh, no.
This is certainly not the night that Sasha Banks envisioned having for herself.
No kidding, this just can't happen. It was just an announce table. Men go through them all the time. You gotta be teasing, man. This would be devastating for the future of women's wrestling. Come on, Sasha, man. If this is not an act, Vince is not gonna be happy with you. Vince is not gonna be happy at all. I mean, really, you gotta order the title. That's another thing, because you're essentially beat. Can they find a replacement for her? No, there has to be. Because that'll be the end of her career. If Vince trusts her with a match like this, she's got to get in that ring. Sure, I'm speaking for fans. WWE fans pretty much everywhere. This has to be an act, because if this isn't, this is devastating for the future of Sasha Banks' career and the future of women's wrestling. First time 2 women are set to be in Hell in a Cell, and come on, Sasha. Come on, crowd, you got to get behind her.
Unfortunately, Sasha Banks is unable to compete. Therefore, here is your winner due to forfeit and the
New women's champion. No. Oh, there goes Sasha. She's not accepting it. Come on. There we go. Come on, Sasha. Go, go, go. There we go. Come on. Not over yet. Ring the bell. We got a match. Come on, Sasha. Future of women's wrestling is right here. There it is. The Hell in the Cell is on. Thank goodness. Hey, Mr. Beefy. Yeah, they had a big tease that this match wasn't going to happen. And here we are, two women locked in Hell in the Cell for the first time ever. Charlotte wants out. Just like her old man Ric Flair. But there ain't no way out of Hell in a Cell. You know, except you smash the person through the door, you know, and somebody's gonna climb up top and All right. The future of women's wrestling is now. That was one heck of a tease, man. As I was saying, while I was gone, there's a couple matches went on. As was predicted, Brian Kendricks defeats T.J. Perkins to become the new Cruiserweight champion, getting a last title run late in his career. It was a big swerve. He tricked T.J. Perkins into believing he was hurt. Perkins attended to his friend, and while he was attending to him, Kendricks put him into his patented submission hold, the captain's hook, or whatever they call it, and Perkins taps out, and Kendrick becomes the new Cruiserweight champion. And finally, the New Day lost the match by disqualification to Cesaro and Sheamus, and retained the Raw Tag Team Championships. Barely a month and a little bit more away from beating Demolition to become the longest-serving Tag Team Champions of all time. But this is the big match of the night. These women are going to kill it out there. I just feel it. And right off the bat, they started out with that Sasha Banks going through the announce table and a swerve that one of them, they might climb to the top of the cell. And thank goodness didn't do anything too stupid. Charlotte with the pin. 1, 2, no. And I can't believe they actually swerved that Charlotte was going to be given the Raw Women's Championship again. Oh boy. Vince was toying with us there. Sasha cannot lose this match one way or another. It's going to be awesome. It has to be awesome.
Outside of Hell in a Cell, even before the match began. A power bomb through the announce table. Now Charlotte looks to take advantage. Sasha lands them on her feet.
Oh, going for the bank statement! Got it on the cannon like this, though. Come on, Charlotte.
Charlotte, though.
Well, there's no way a match can end that way. It's way too soon.
Now watching Sasha.
Oh! Dumps her over the top rope like a sack of potatoes.
In the back, she said some problem that would have hurt Sasha as she tried to lock in the bank statement. Yeah, absolutely. There's no way Sasha could get the power that she needed for that submission to want this.
Sack of potatoes. Sack of potatoes.
Charlotte knows that every impact, every blow is going to be excruciating for Sasha to experience. She also understands the heart and the respect.
Much is riding on this match being absolutely awesome. All right, Charlotte's going for a weapon. That steel chair. It's going to be so awesome. Oh, and Sasha slides into a sliding drop kick. And another one. Baseball slide. And a suicide dive drives Charlotte into the cage.
As much punishment as she just inflicted on Charlotte did Sasha. What did Sasha do to the already damaged lower back of hers? You're absolutely right. You can see Sasha Banks' feet fly up behind her.
Man, is Sasha pulling on an awesome acting job tonight, man. Oh. Match of the Year nomination for the acting job from Sasha Banks alone. I think everyone believed that Sasha might have been really hurt there and about to quit. Oh, and Sasha's got the steel chair! Are we going to have a toast to Charlotte? Cheers! Cheers!
Sasha blocked Charlotte with a knee right to the gut.
Driver face first.
Doesn't realize she goes straight.
And the head first into the chair.
Charlotte able to block.
Oh, no, blocked. Charlotte with the chop in the corner. Another big chop. Yeah. Some of the crowd behind Charlotte Flair. Another chop. Just like your old man, man. Just like your old man.
Heard Charlotte tell the boss, "You will respect me." He stands over the boss. As Charlotte said on many occasions, I was born for moments like this. Trying to make this her night.
Charlotte did not see Sasha slip out the bottom. Sasha Banks hammering away in the corner. Let's go Charlotte, Sasha Banks. Let's go Charlotte, Sasha Banks.
I don't know, Byron. I think Charlotte still has plenty.
Oh, head first into the chair. Be a good chair.
These are the risks I don't think these women thought of before they stepped into the ring.
Oh, into the chair again.
Physically, this could ruin Charlotte.
Definitely a toast to Charlotte. Chairs, man.
They knew exactly what the risk was. They knew how this could short their career, but they wanted it so bad. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, back first into the chair.
First out of the chair. I think you're right, Byron.
One thing to go chairs, but man, putting her back into it, that just ain't sociable.
Right history. We're witnessing it right now. The ability to write history and break through any glass ceilings.
1, 2, and Charlotte kicks out. There you go. Is that better?
Sasha screaming, writhing around the ring in agony. I think this is just a perfect example of
But do hurry up, please.
on behalf of Charlotte. She's bigger, she's stronger, she's faster.
I'm giving you privacy.
I'm wearing clothes.
Yeah, sort of.
When am I, like... I walk around.
Yeah, but this is on. This is live, man. Sorry, my stepdaughter. Hey Nadine, how you doing? Hope Terry's on hand too. Watching the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match. First time two women have been locked in Hell in a Cell. Sasha Banks defending the Women's Raw Championship against Charlotte Flair. Right off the bat, they tease that they're going to the top of the cell. Charlotte put Sasha Banks to the table, and they teased that Sasha Banks wasn't going to be able to fight, and that Charlotte was going to be made the champion, and they finally got in the cell and started battling. Man, they're just killing it out there. Let's go, ladies. Let's go, Charlotte, Sasha Banks. Let's go, Charlotte, Sasha Banks. As always, the broadcasts are not as clear as they could be, and that's intentional because my goal is not to broadcast live pay-per-views for free. That's not no intention at all. There's plenty of sites that do that and give you great views, and I'm here to share the experience of watching a great event with myself. And if you enjoy the WWE, you should be paying your $11.99 if you're in Canada per month for the network, or $9.99 if you're in the United States. These guys are awesome. They put their lives on the line. They're back into it. WWE puts tons and tons of effort and planning into this. They deserve their money. Don't pirate WWE. It's only $9.99 or $11.99, man. I'm sure you can afford that in a month. And having the network's one of the best experiences a wrestling fan could enjoy.
Can't follow more submission. Only way to win. Look at the impact here.
Sasha Banks driving the flying knees into Charlotte into the cell wall. The main event of Hell in a Cell.
Sasha bringing the attack to Charlotte.
What you gonna do, brother, when you're locked in the cell with a competitor that wants to destroy you? Sasha Banks with the big suplex. Trying to roll it into a bank statement, but another suplex. Sasha Banks doing a great acting job selling the pain. They haven't got time for the pain. Sasha Banks to the top rope. Oh, big splash from the top. 1, 2, Charlotte kicks out.
What an incredible match. Think about the flood of emotions. Watch this again. Sasha Banks somehow again.
Trying to get a bank statement on.
Sasha got the bank statement locked in. Bank statement locked in right there. Bank statement's in. Charlotte trying to make
And there's no rope break in the Hell in a Cell matches. There's no disqualification. You do not have to break the hold if she reaches the rope. She had to get out, and she did. Charlotte drives the shoulder into Sasha's midsection. And a boot to boot.
long legs of Charlotte paying dividends there.
Oh, Sasha Banks with a couple of knees to the gut. Charlotte knees that like a hole in the head.
Uh-oh. Not where Charlotte wants to be. Goodbye, Charlotte.
Oh, Sasha's going to grab the chair, and Charlotte's pinned in the corner. Put the chair underneath her. Drive her through the chair. With her knees through the chair. Rolls over Charlotte. 1, 2. Charlotte kicks out. Charlotte says no. Hey Brent, how you doing, man?
Take a look at this. What the Charlotte can do, but watch Sasha's knees.
I love that video you made that one time with my brother in it at the plant.
Into that steel chair.
I sure am well, thank you.
Oh, before shock that Sasha uses
My wife's doing well.
Oh my God.
2/3 of the way through her cancer therapy now, so all's going great. She's ahead of my brother for me. Tell him that, yeah, you saw his brother on TV and he's awesome!
Think she drove Sasha's face?
Because they'll never believe you.
What is this here?
My runchy brother will never believe I do this.
He's first off the top of the steps. You hear that thud?
Charlotte's going for a table! She'd like to table in motion.
How much more punishment can Sasha take?
And I think she's about to committee an atrocious act. Let's go, Charlotte. Sasha Banks. Oh, Charlotte's going to try to suplex her through the table from the top rope. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to have a spear.
These two women are going to destroy one another. Charlotte looking for a
Come on, Sasha. Push her off right through the table.
Charlotte laying right on the apron there and trying to keep her balance.
There we go. And Charlotte's through the table. The table was meant to break there, though. I think it was meant to break after this. Jump anyways. What do you got to lose? The table's only half broken. Come on, Sasha. Nothing you can do about it. The table broke a little bit.
Charlotte wasn't. Did Sasha take advantage? Retain the Raw Women's Championship. Oh, can't even make it to her feet. It's good news for Sasha. She can just back in the ring. Cover by
1, 2. Charlotte kicks out. The Raw Women's Championship on the line here. Sasha Banks trying to hold off Charlotte and the beating she's taken.
Tremendous amount here inside Hell in a Cell. How Sasha's even walking is beyond me.
F and cheat table.
Charlotte feels the exact same pain. Some passion.
There we go. How fortunate this should happen on. There are 2 tables under the ring night.
We're about to find out what Sasha Banks is made of. She's in her hometown. They're making history. Look at this.
Uh-oh! Drove her into the cage with the table.
They catch Sasha at the throat or at least the upper collarbones.
Charlotte finally gets a moment for the upper hand.
By Charlotte. Charlotte driving the table into Sasha, making her against the cell.
This is going to be awesome. Table in the center of the ring, and for once it isn't a stupid contract signing.
Charlotte plenty of time to set up whatever she's thinking about.
Sasha Banks calls back in the ring. Charlotte beckons her on. Oh, Sasha Banks reverses. And Charlotte's head goes into the table. Sasha leaps off the table, but Charlotte caught her. Oh, knee to the back of the neck. Big boot. Charlotte hammering away on the champ. Trying to go for the figure 8, but Sasha Banks says no. Oh, no, she got the figure 4 on.
Sasha trying to leverage herself, trying to grab a hold of that table. We're going to find out what Sasha's made of. Charlotte looking to make the women's champion submit in her own town. Here we
It's the
go.
figure 4. Trying to get it into a figure 8. Sasha's got a table. Or a table. A chair. Whacking.
Each successive shot with that chair was
Charlotte in the chest. Crowd loving this match too. Much as they love the match where Kevin Owens defended the Universal Championship against Seth Rollins himself earlier. Charlotte with a forearm.
forearm right there.
Just wants to be respected, damn.
Same idea, both connecting.
What's a girl got to do to get a little respect around here?
How bad do you want it? How bad do Charlotte and Sasha Banks want to be women's champion?
Sasha Banks off the rope. Charlotte catches her, spins her. Oh, Sasha's trying to get the bank statement on.
Charlotte fighting, look at the block.
Charlotte picks up Sasha Banks into a backbreaker. Again, another backbreaker. Going to work on that injured back. Oh! Powerbomb. Side powerbomb. Charlotte for the title. 1, 2. Sasha Banks says no.
Barely. Sasha barely able to kick out. Barely able to save her championship.
Just for a little respect.
Something's got to give at some point. In exhaustion, emotion, downright
My
agony.
daddy had respect.
Both women
Why don't I get respect?
here to stay in this. Charlotte's in control right now. Sasha hasn't moved.
Charlotte picks up Sasha Banks. Lays it on the table, nice and neat. Oh, whack for good measure, and a good measure it was. Another whack for good measure. What's Charlotte gonna do here? Going to the top rope. They try to put her through the table with a backward somersault. Doesn't see Charlotte get to her feet. How unfortunate. Sasha Banks howling away in the corner. Trying to get back to her feet and follow up on it. Where's she taking the table? Oh, at an angle. That'll come in handy. Charlotte's still crippled in the corner. Sasha Banks grabs her. And she's gonna try to powerbomb her to the table, but Charlotte says no. Sasha Banks' back is too badly hurt. So she sells. Oh, and Charlotte's back onto the table. Sasha Banks back onto the table. Charlotte's going to follow up. Sasha Banks with a terrible case of the wedgie. And a lovely wedgie it is. Charlotte with a big neck breaker. And cover. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte is the women's champion? I just don't get it. Sasha Banks must have been hurt again. Must have been hurt for real. Wow. Wow, Sasha must have said, you gotta beat me. I can't do this. Maybe it is going to be the end of Sasha Banks' career. Damn. 3 times in a matter of 6 months, Sasha Banks dropping the title to Charlotte. Twice due to injury. Gotta think this is an injury. I don't think anybody suspected Charlotte of winning the title. This was not predicted. This was not expected in the Las Vegas odds. This is a shocking, shocking result here. I think Sasha Banks got hurt. Has to be injured, man. That's the only way I can explain this outcome. There's no way Sasha Banks should have given up the title for any other reason. Should have been champion straight through to WrestleMania. Or unless Vince has lost faith in her as a long-term champion because of her body and decided it's time for Bayley to be the number 1 contender. I don't know. I'm confused, but you got to think now Bayley's going to get the next shot because if Sasha Banks is hurt again, you got to think her career is in jeopardy, or at least her opinion in Vince's eyes as a mainstream champion. Wow, what a shocking development. You almost want to shed a tear for Sasha Banks here. It shouldn't have happened. This wasn't meant to happen. This is wrong. Yeah. Something must have gone on there. I have a... Oh, hey, Salim. I trust you're a big wrestling fan, eh? Wow, what a shocking result. Charlotte has dropped the title to Sasha Banks in the Hell in the Cell match. The whole match, it was looking like Sasha Banks was selling a fake injury to make an epic match and an epic victory over Charlotte. But in the end, it looked like Sasha Banks just didn't have the ability to powerbomb Charlotte through the table, and after that, Charlotte took over, threw Sasha Banks around a little bit, and covered her for the 3 count. You got to think that something happened there, and at some point, Sasha Banks must have cued Vince that she was hurt and wasn't going to be able to carry on as champion, and Vince must have made the call to have Charlotte win, or tell Sasha Banks to tell Charlotte to beat her. But you got to think at some point Sasha Banks had Charlotte change the ending of the match, because I can't see that have been the original plan for the ending. It just is too wrong. Wow, what a shocking development. I'm stunned. I mean, we expected T.J. Perkins to drop the Cruiserweight title to Kendrick because of the fact that the odds in Las Vegas said so. But I don't think anybody suspected this. And of course, I suspect the New Day would keep the title because they're barely a month away from becoming the longest serving tag team champions in history and beating Demolition. One of my favorite tag teams, probably my second favorite tag team of all time, for the record. But wow, I don't know, I'm sick about this, folks. I really am. Makes no sense. It seems wrong. You gotta hurt for Sasha Banks tonight because she's got to be injured. There's the only other way to explain this. Well, anyways, here's the new show they're doing. This is going to be the Raw's answer to Smack Talk. They're going to make Renee Young work double duty, I guess, from now on. Monday night and Tuesday night doing these live shows, and why not? I mean, they're exciting. They've been making SmackDown, bringing it to life a lot more than normal. Why not do it for Raw? And they got Booker T! Can you dig that sucker?
Do you want to tag on now? I'll tag on, man.
Jerry Lawler and Stephanie McMahon, star-studded guests tonight, so good way to kick off this new show that it's probably going to help maybe bring Raw to life a little bit. I'm not sure how many people are going to watch it after a 3-hour Raw. They're not watching the end of the Raw main event. They're not going to watch this, but hey, it can hurt.
They did it. They nailed it. Charlotte now.
People might actually watch this instead of some of the Raw because it highlights it well and recaps some of the stuff. So, but anyways, I'm stunned. What a night! Wow, almost my memory's almost faded away. The night went. We had Roman Reigns defeating Rusev to defend the United States champion in Hell in a Cell, which was expected. We had Bayley with the big victory over Dana Brooke. Of course, in the pre-show, we also had the babyface cruiserweight tag team with Edwards, is it? I always forget his name. The American as one of the members beating the heel team. What else did we have happen tonight?
When you started the pay-per-view off with a Hell in a Cell match.
I don't remember. It's so fading. Oh, we had. Well, then of course we had Enzo and Cass losing to Anderson and Gallows, a much-needed victory for them. And then of course Kevin Owens defends the Universal title in the Hell in a Cell against Seth Rollins. Kevin Owens sprays the fire extinguisher in the eyes of the referee. The second referee comes out to help, opens the cage to let the first referee out, and in comes Chris Jericho to help his best friend, saves him from a 3 count, and eventually the 2-on-1 just became too much for Seth Rollins, and Kevin Owens got the powerbomb and the victory to retain the title. And then, of course, T.J. Perkins dropping the Cruiserweight title to Brian Kendrick with a swerve ending. The Brian Kendrick selling a leg injury. T.J. Perkins going to help his friend to make sure he was all right. And Brian Kendrick putting him into the captain's hook, I believe they call it, his submission hold. T.J. Perkins taps out, dropping the title to Brian Kendrick. He'll get a final title run, not sure how long, for the end of his career. Feel good moment, especially for us heel fans. And then finally, the shocking... Oh, well, first the New Day retained the Raw Tag Team Championship against Cesaro and Sheamus, as expected. Although it was a disqualification ending for the New Day, as Xavier Woods had to get into the match to save the usage of Sheamus using the trombone to beat up the New Day outside the ring, and as soon as Xavier Woods got into it, oh, and of course in the ring, while Xavier Woods was getting disqualified, we had Cesaro with the sharpshooter on Kofi Kingston, and just as they were calling the disqualification, Kofi Kingston's finally tapping out, but it was too late. The ref called the disqualification. Obviously, for a few minutes, Cesaro sells the thought that he had won the tag team titles. Then they announced, no, it was a disqualification ending. New Day retains, expected to happen, needed to happen. The New Day is only, I think they said 34 days away from beating Demolition for the longest record for the longest serving tag team champions of all time. They certainly can't drop the title this close. Just one more pay-per-view to get through. They'll probably do a swerve ending where once again, looks like the other team won, and then the New Day will retain and become the longest serving champions of all time. I would love to see if they got Demolition out for that. That would be awesome. I guess it'll be just after Survivor Series in Toronto when that'll happen. But yeah, the shocker of the night, as they sell Sasha Banks' injury the entire match, right from the moment where they both climbed the cell and pretended they were going to climb the cell, and then Charlotte put Sasha Banks through the announce table. Sasha Banks selling the injury that she wasn't going to be able to compete. Instead of dropping the title to Charlotte, she gets up, goes into the cell. They have an epic Hell in the Cell match. Everyone's expecting Sasha Banks to win, and she's selling her injury, but the injury must have just got too great, and at some point Vince pulled the plug again on Sasha Banks' title run. And in the end, it was after Sasha Banks tried one last time to powerbomb Charlotte through the table. Her back gave out for real, sold, I don't know at that point, but obviously just after that we know the decision had been made for Charlotte to win the title, because Charlotte tosses Sasha Banks around a few times over the table and pins her for the 3 count, and that's the end. Charlotte is once again the women's champion of Raw, and the only explanation I think anyone's going to be able to come up with is it's an injury. I really don't believe Vince honestly went into this match anticipating that he was going to give the title back to Charlotte. I mean, I guess they could always sell some kind of angle where Charlotte has to earn her respect back and finally in an epic WrestleMania match wins it again, but at what point does Bayley deserve more respect and deserve her title shot? So I don't know. Or maybe Bayley gets a title shot in the meantime while Sasha Banks, the story of recovery is happening. And then finally at WrestleMania, Sasha Banks going to win the title again, but winning the title for, what, the 4th time? 3rd, 4th time? At what point does it become like, who cares? She did it before. I don't know. I don't know what to believe about the women's division anymore, except that Sasha Banks' career's got to be in jeopardy. Vince has got to have some lack of faith in her ability to stay healthy, because, yeah, that's a shocking conclusion. Shocking a conclusion that I can understand. Even more shocking than the last time Sasha Banks dropped the title to Charlotte because of an injury. I don't know what else to say. But anyways, thanks for watching the main event with me. Sorry for taking so long to get back. My computer, as I said, did a Windows update without my permission and without my knowing, and I had to wait for it a little longer. I wanted to come back and quickly talk about the results of the Kendricks winning the Cruiserweight title and the New Day retaining the Raw Tag Team title. Didn't happen. I came on right as the match was starting, and well, what a match it was. First time 2 women locked in Hell in the Cell. They put on a pretty dang good show. The ending was shocking. Whether it was planned, I can't see that it was. It was a shocking, exciting match with an unexpected result. What more could you ask for? It's been a great pay-per-view at Hell in a Cell. I'm not going to say it's an A pay-per-view because of the sloppiness and what I think is an injury ending, but I got to think it's pretty close to a B or a C plus, B minus B show, because all the matches were pretty good. All the results were reasonable, except for the main event title dropping of Charlotte. But so I mean, really, the show was solid. I don't see any flaws in it in terms of calling it a not great pay-per-view. So C plus, B minus, probably a B. I think this is a B show. I mean, for Raw, this is as good a show as I've seen in quite a while. Started off a little ordinary, but Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens putting on a heck of a Hell in the Cell match, and of course Sasha and Charlotte killing it inside the Hell in the Cell, literally and figuratively. But yeah, that's all I got for you tonight. Thanks for watching. I hope you're following me on Danimal at Daniel Jobber on Twitter. Hope you got me on Instagram under Danimal Daniel Jobber. Hope you're remember my email address, DanimalDanielJobber@gmail.com. Hope you're well, obviously some of you follow me on Facebook because some of you are watching me on Facebook. Of course, my Twitch channel where you can watch all this stuff is on under Danimal Daniel Jobber as well now. My main wrestling related channel where I also broadcast some live WWE 2K17, make some live videos about the game. And finally, of course, I hope you'll all check out and support my website, DanimalDanielJobber.ca. That's DanimalDanielJobber, all one word, .ca, where I put all my personal content, my promos, lots of videos, and of course my music page where I do a lot of my karaoke tracks that I record under Daniel Gagne Music, which, if you like music, heard my karaoke and enjoy it, or just want to check me out, I hope you do, because my Daniel Gagne Music page is a sort of a museum in the sense of musical work I've done that I'm very proud of and very personal to me. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. This is Danimal Daniel Jobber bidding you all good night. Jobber out.